Okay, just past the Hawaii 130 junction. I'm sorry, the Hawaii 130, 137 junction. And now heading to the end of the road here on 130. This is where I came down for my amazing hike to flowing lava 2 years ago. As far as I know, the lava is not flowing in this area anymore. End State Highway. Pavement ends 1,000 feet, mile 21. And here's the sign for pavement ends. And there's an area up here, lava viewing area, restricted area. It does say access to the viewing area is limited, open from 3 to 9 p.m. Drive with caution, keep out of private property. Lava viewing open 3 to 9 p.m. This was the old county lava viewing area. I don't think there's going to be anything to see down here, but since we're here, I'll take a drive down and recall where I was 2 years ago. Authorized personnel only. Back there it said open, so not sure what this is all about here. Emergency route, local traffic only, no parking ahead. Some what looked like homes down in here, which is kind of surprising. I wouldn't expect to see that, but there's a sign for Kalapana Gardens subdivision. Maybe they've rebuilt. I thought Kalapana was wiped off the map, but now we get into the area where lava was flowing just a few years ago. I remember you could look up the hillside to my right and see everything glowing. There was a sign there, lava shots here, down someone's driveway. We still have a mile marker, 22 and a half. there within yards of the lava oozing down the slope. It was really something else. So at some point there's going to be a gate blocking off the road, but I see vehicles down here still, so I have marked on my map gate 1.3 miles ahead, so I guess it still goes on for a while here. And there's 7:02 sunset.
At 7:02 p.m.
Still have a milepost. So we're still on the public road here. At some point there's a gate and it converts into an emergency evacuation route only should one of the areas of road here be inundated with lava. The residents could then escape this way. They'd open the gates and they've rebuilt as an emergency road this connector to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Of course, now HVNP is closed, so I'm not sure what the plan would be if they did have to do an emergency evacuation through the park. There are some homes down here. I mean, who in the world would want to have their home down in the middle of this few-year-old lava field? They're built up on stilts over the hardened lava rock. That, to me, is just totally bizarre. Sign here: avoid tickets, private parking available. Call to park private land. I don't know, I guess this is back when this was the hot spot for watching lava, but that has all moved east now. And mile marker 24, and then we get to a gate and a porta potty. Emergency route, authorized personnel only, and that'll do it. Gate number 2, though I did not see gate number 1, that may have been removed. But yeah, gate number 2 is just about where I had it marked on my maps with me. So I'll get out here and stretch my legs for a bit, and then time to turn around and head back toward 137 as the sun goes down here and see if we can see any fire. It's 7:20. I'm here at the gate at the end of Hawaii 130, which becomes an emergency evacuation route only from this point on into Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, whose boundary I believe is about half a mile down the road. There's milepost 24 there where 130 comes to an end. This was the active lava flow in 2016. I looked on my GPS, so where I hiked to was 2.6 miles that way, about halfway up that ridge line, and that's where I stood yards from flowing lava back then. Now you can see in the distance the lava shooting up out of Fissure 8. As it gets darker, the orange becomes more and more visible. And again, that is, according to my GPS, 11 miles away. So hopefully it's showing up a bit on the video here. Unfortunately, the only downside of filming with a GoPro is that there's no zoom capability. But it is really shooting up high right now. It's gotten a little darker so I can see it better, and it also looks like it's just getting higher and higher. So I'm going to turn back now as we get closer toward total darkness. Beautiful sky out this direction, by the way, looking west here. I think that's west. And the ocean's just right here. And the ocean entry currently, let me see how far up that location is where the lava is flowing into the sea. It's about 16 miles up the coastline here, so a pretty good distance. But that's amazing to see the lava coming up out there. I wish I had my zoom camera, but it broke a few days ago when I was hiking through a river, and it got wet, and will turn on now but won't do anything else. The lens won't come out or anything. So alright, anyhow, we'll head up the coast, see how far we can get, and should have some good views. If we can see it from 11 miles away, then getting a few miles closer should make it even more spectacular.